Just like you mentioned, you would advise them to stay at least 2 years in a company. Why?
I think that you see, whenever if you were say 6 months, you switch somewhere else, I think that's disrupting your learning process. See, it all begins with the fact that how serious are you about being in the industry for a long term, right? Is this what you want to do for the long term, right? Yes, I know it's difficult to say because some people move into the industry and say, hey, it's not for me, right? But you have to, at least most of you who want to get into the industry should say, okay, I'm in it for, okay, let's just say not even for the long haul, but for the midterm, right? What's midterm? Maybe 4 years, 5 years. I want to stick around to see how this works. Now, if you're going to do that and you think that pharma is for you, then I think you should stay in one place to learn, right? 6 months, not good enough. 1 year also, again, to me, it's arbitrary, right? Some people may say 3 to 4 years, right? But to me, it's to learn the basics of the industry in the medical side. As we said, there are different elements to the medical side, learning about the science, how you do the science, clinical papers, a whole lot of things. This takes time. Understanding how regulatory works, understanding pharmacovigilance, understanding clinical research. If you get all of this and, if it's done within 2 to 3 years and you have these basics, then you move on and then again, if you move on to another company, obviously the company is going to say, okay, can you tell me about this, right? Now, if you've been there just for 3, 4 months, how much can you talk, right? So you need to be around to gather all of this and then decide, okay, maybe I want to move on, right? So yeah, I think it is very disruptive, no pun intended there, but for 2 to 3 years, be in one company, learn the basics, and then, you recalibrate, right? It's at some point, right? Or you reflect.